Altcoins, where do you sell them? Bitcoin, Ethereum, or into USD? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a like. We're nearly at 55,000 subbies, so make sure we get there. It does help. A lot of people who watch this channel don't actually subscribe, so make sure you do. Now, the market. We're at a weird point. We're at resistance. And one very, very common question I get asked is, do I sell in Bitcoin? Do I sell into Ethereum or USD? Now, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Predominantly, I use Bitcoin as my main. I grow Satoshis, stack the Satoshis, as we all like to do, essentially. It helps overall. Now, a lot of people have been FOMOing in. Not so much FOMO, but flapping, as in selling Bitcoin into Ethereum and trying to get those little gains. However, sometimes you need to look at the other side of it. We're going to talk about dominance charts, predominantly in terms of a number of them, to show you when it's safe to kind of do so. And the rule of thumb is simple. You technically need to wait for them to be nice and low instead of nice and high. I'll explain. So, market right now, we're currently at resistance levels. Talked about this over the last few weeks now. 3-day chart, we popped back up. Looks quite nice on the 3-day chart as a hammer candle. However, we need to get through that 41k level, in my opinion. It's like a bit of a zone region, and then potentially 48k is kind of the big one to kind of break through. But you're probably thinking, well, what do I do? Now, in certain situations, you've got a few options, realistically. You've got Tether, USDC, whatever stable currency you've got, in case the market goes lower. We have currently got a formation of technically a downtrend as it stands in the higher time frames on Bitcoin. So if you've got Bitcoin, it might be a good idea maybe to put some in stable currencies just as a forewarning. Maybe not now, but maybe if you're thinking a few weeks ago, maybe it would have been a good time to do so. Then you can buy back lower. Now, we'll talk about altcoins. We'll talk about your bags, your altcoins. Now, I mentioned a few weeks back in terms of a profit method or a profit-taking tactic is using this moving average, the moving average 21, which I think is very, very good in cryptocurrency, the EMA 21 that is, works very well, right? Whatever time frame you look at, anything above the daily, you could probably use it pretty damn well. Now, I know that the indicators are pretty much broken, so annoyingly, I know there's a glitch with TradingView at the moment, so I'm not going to move any of my other charts now because it'll ruin the video. However, if you are above the moving average 21, essentially on any chart, in terms of whatever chart you're on, higher time frame the better. If you go further away from that, so as in you can see all these little spikes to the upside, probably a good place to start looking at taking a little bit off the table. However, it's very misleading because this is an index chart. It doesn't counteract some meme coins and stuff like that, so you just got to be careful with that one. Now, let's look at dominance chart. Ethereum right now, people are excited about it. Now we've hit the 618 level. This is the 618 level in terms of where it kind of tapped on the nose. As you can see, if I zoom out, 618 level, this entire structure, we've done a huge correction. Now people are still excited about Ethereum. Is it the time to move your money into it? Well, we'll find out in a second when we look at the dominance charts. But what people are doing, what it seems like anyways, people are going from altcoins into Ethereum to catch some gains. Now, you're probably doing it wrong. Sorry guys. If you are going for value appreciation, you're probably doing it wrong. You need to go, not for value appreciation, you need to go for the amount of coins. That is kind of the key. It's like buying a stock, right? Think of it this way. If you're buying a stock, what would you rather have more? More of the stock at a lower price, or less of the stock but increased dollars? You got to think the volatility is in the increased dollar side of it. Sometimes you just want to hold it and earn off it. Guess what's coming soon in Ethereum? You can stake it. So wouldn't it not be better off having more Ethereum versus more USD? Probably. Got to think of that one. Now, let's talk about the simple lines. We've got a few charts to look at. One, what is Ethereum doing? Currently, right now, it's in a bit of a weird zone. It's done a huge monster correction. It will retrace. It always will. If Bitcoin retraces, sorry guys, this one will. We do have the BTC, the Ethereum BTC side. Now again, moving averages no longer working for some weird reason, but this is up quite a lot. It's had a nice correction. It could go a little bit higher. Now let's see if this does actually work. Yes, it does. Happy days. We've had a nice little correction around the 382 region. We can go higher. This is going to make one thing happen. The dominance chart of Ethereum is going to go up. Therefore, it will be a bad time to move into Ethereum. Why? You get less Ethereum. Simple. So we may well get a nice little run up. I'll remove these for now. They're the old versions because we have had that correction. So it's looking quite good. If you are a holder of Ethereum and you have been for a while, you're probably pretty happy right now because your BTC is going up because that dominance chart is changing. Now, let's talk about dominance charts. So the rule of thumb is simple. The lower the dominance goes, the more coins you're going to get. Simple as that. So currently, if you're looking at your portfolio right now and you've been holding, say, since January, and a lot of your coins in the BTC pair have gone up, you're winning. You're living life, you're loving life, you're happy as Larry because your Satoshis will be going up. Now, can't say the same for Ethereum. Ethereum right now is going up. Therefore, the amount of your portfolio in Ethereum is going down. So if you, say, convert all your USD valuations and all your altcoins, whatever, into Ethereum, you'd be getting a lot less Ethereum versus what you would have got, say, in March, end of March time. And I know this already by looking at my portfolio. If you look at your portfolio, if you go into Delta or you go Blockfolio and you click onto Ethereum, you'll notice it going down. That's not good. So what do you do? Well, you need to wait out. For me, I did a tweet not too long ago asking, should I have some Ethereum? It was kind of a little bit of a trick for this video, to be honest with you. Now, I've been looking at this dominance chart. It's looking pretty good. It's growing. Ethereum's getting stronger. Now, if Ethereum melts back down to 11% of dominance chart, it would mean one thing and one thing only. The dominance of Bitcoin's gone up, more powerful, more of a pumpy Bitcoin, and this would have, lost its position a little bit. Will it go that low? I don't know. Who knows? We don't know. So, what do? You got three options. You've actually got more options, actually. I want to go through another one in a minute. Now, if the market sentiment's going bearish and you are worried about your position in USD, you need to look at Bitcoin. USD charts follow Bitcoin more than anything in the world, right? Basically, simple as that. If Bitcoin loses 20%, you can bet your bottom dollar. Guess what? Your altcoin's going to go a lot lower. We've already witnessed it very, very, I don't want to talk about last week, but it happened, right? So you got to think of that. If you are wanting to grow Ethereum, you want to take profit when this is lower. Simple as that. Basically, go into Binance, go into trade/Ethereum, or basically the alt/Ethereum, sell it into that. Simple as that. Why? Because all the Ethereum-led charts, so if we go, for example, here, let's just pick a coin. ZIL, ETH, random coin. We know what's going to happen here. That. Why? Why do I know that's going to happen? Because the dominance of Ethereum is high versus Zilliqa. Therefore, it's getting crushed. It's getting crushed. It's one of those things. If you look at Ethereum, Zilliqa BTC, it has been crushed, but it was going up. As you can see, that's why the dominance chart is so important. So you've got to be careful. So what do you need to wait for? Well, if you're looking to sell your altcoins into Ethereum, well, guess what? You've got to wait for this to go up. You've got to chart this and wait for it to go up. Yes, it's at a level of consistent levels of support. If it goes up to these levels, that would indicate that the Ethereum dominance chart is lower. Again, look at that. March, it is much higher than what it is now. So that's how you do it. So you got a few options. You can sell into Ethereum when the dominance is low. You can sell into Bitcoin when the dominance is low. The Bitcoin dominance is low, by the way, just to put it out there. Or sell into USD if you feel further drops are coming for the value appreciation. It's a bit different, that one. Basically, you're playing the bear game. Now, there's other charts to look at as well. You have got, if you go into index, put in .d, Polkadot. So, guess what, boys and girls? You like Polkadot. You've got a few altcoins, you're thinking, you know what? It's probably, I'll make a bit more Polkadot if I sell into Polkadot, essentially. So, guess what? The higher this goes, the less you're going to make in Polkadot. The lower it goes, the more Polkadot you're going to get. Simple as that. So guess what? If this goes down to these levels, you're going to have a lot more Polkadot in your wallet because you've sold, say, if you're selling your Tether, say if you're selling your Bitcoin, you're selling your Ethereum, whatever altcoins you may want to, the lower that goes, the more Polkadot you're going to get. I believe there's also XRP.D. Yep, there is. There's quite a few. As you can see here, look at this. The market share of XRP has gone from really high into FOMO levels of craziness when it was $3, down to, well, 2%, which is absolutely staggering. I think there's Cardano.d. Yes, he is. So all the big cap coins have this sort of situation. So if you're looking to sell into it, there's a right way and a wrong way of doing it. You need, in my opinion, the more tokens, the better. A lot of people talk about value appreciation, but realistically, what happens if you get a 3x in Ethereum? Well, one, it's probably very, very overvalued at the time, given where it has been in the past. What you want to do is try and get the amount of Ethereum early, a lot of them, and then sell for profit in USD, and then you can then move that money around. That is kind of the game we're playing. Again, similar sort of situation with this. You know, buying Cardano in like December time, it wasn't worth much then. Not many people talk about it. Now look at it, everyone wants it. So you got to remember that dominance is important. Any other dominances is out there? I don't even know actually. Let's have a look. There's Bitcoin Cash. There's LTC. Pretty much everything, right? So you got to remember that. Okay, is there a Doge one? Dogecoin. That's scary. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. So the lower the dominance, the better it is. The more crypto you get as a stacking capability. The higher it is, more chance of you maybe unloading, because the dominance of it's increasing, therefore the price is increasing, therefore the market capitalization is increasing. Mean profit. Think of it that way.